Welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Slow Burners. I'm Inky Stinky Kev.
It's your boy, Big Steve.
Woo!
What's going on, Kev?
Good, how you doing?
Doing alright, man. Another episode. This episode 6.
We made it.
Yes, sir. We gonna make
Consistent
it.
for 6 weeks in a row. So, before we actually get into the show and everything, what I would like to do is I would like to take a quick moment of silence for my guy John, aka the Beat Fortress. He is not here with us today. He just lost his dad over the weekend, I'll say. His dad passed away. So if you guys can, we're just gonna send some healing energy to him and just take a moment of silence. So, big shout outs to my guy John. It's unfortunate that he couldn't be here with us, but
That's alright, because we just want to put some smoke in the air for him, for the family.
that's a fact.
And that's how we gonna send our love.
That's a fact. So, to start off, what do we have this week to smoke?
To start off, we still have the headband, and let's just call it some homegrown.
Alright, so you.
It was. He told me it was called Bubba Kush, but let's just stick with homegrown. We could put homegrown / Bubba Kush or Bubba Kush / homegrown.
Right on. Okay.
But it's enough for what we trying to do and accomplish here. So what I wanted to do was address some of the things that, you know what I'm saying, we didn't get to do during the last episode. So starting off right off the top, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna do the dab. I don't know if you mind showing them that, but check this out. I was struggling last week because, like I said, I only got one torch. So I also said by the time we get back to this episode, I was gonna have like 2 to 3 torches.
You definitely got about 2 to 3 torches.
I'm a man of my fucking word, so if I say I'm gonna do it, I do
It's
it.
definitely unorthodox that you showed me yesterday. But, so we're going to start off with the dab. And like he said, wanted to talk a little bit about what happened last week on the show. We had a power outage. We was using a chargeable battery pack for the cameras, and the cameras went out. That's why you were still able, on the video, you were still able to actually hear us but not see us because it went pitch black in the room. Because we do record with the light off, try to cut down on some of that heat from the light, even though these ring lights.
It's hot as a motherfucker in here
That's
right
a
now.
fact. Y'all can probably see us sweating, but that's a part of the process. When you hotboxing, that's one of the things that happen when you hotboxing.
Especially when you hotboxing with Inky Stinky Kev. He don't like to, you know what I'm saying, crack a window. He like to actually be in the heat.
Yeah, I want to be in the smoke. I want to be in the
It
smoke.
get hot, bro. It'd be hard to breathe. It's like, if you make the mistake of like taking the wrong breath or just coughing too hard, it's over for you.
Air is for losers. Air is for the weak.
Yeah. Clearly.
Oh man. So speaking of hotboxing, I'm gonna just go ahead and show you guys these. Mike Tyson has his own papers through Tyson Wrench, and that's what we got right here. They unbleached, natural papers, yeah. Let me see. They ultra thin, they unbleached, chlorine free, and perforated tips. That's what I got right here in my hand. And I'm gonna get money with this. I'm gonna twist me up this 5th and final L, I'm guessing.
Shout out to Mike Tyson for putting on for cannabis.
I think we shouted Mike out. Hey yo Mike, shout out to you, homie. It's always Brooklyn, you heard? Always. But we got that situated. Let's spark that joint up or something. We'll put them in rotation in due time.
Alright. So we definitely gonna spark the 5 blunts, but I got one that I pre-rolled right here.
My man, that's a pinner.
You know what I mean? Hey.
That's a pinner.
Hey. Let's go ahead.
Is you shitting a kidney. That's a pillar. Man. So, outside of the power outage that we had last week, the little feedback that we did get from the show, it was minute, very minor, but nonetheless, I appreciate it. I mean, if you could take time out of your day, which is, I'm pretty sure, very eventful and jetpacked, you might have kids, you might be tied up with work and everything, and just the fact that, you guys actually take the time out to tune in with us, we major for that. That's major. So, shout out to all of you guys. Y'all part of the Sunday Slow Burners just as much as we are. Like, we trying to turn this shit into a global brand, a major brand with a large team. I'm trying to be like Supreme with this weed shit, you heard?
Supreme,
Thrasher, DC, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to be like that.
All over?
Yeah, man, those is global companies right there. Like, they get into the bag.
So this is the torch that was missing. The honest to God truth is, if y'all remember, the on the weekend before we did episode 5, we had went live on Instagram. So I had brought the torch with me over there, and I ended up getting so smacked that I ended up leaving it in Dutch. So, like I said, when I first moved out here, I heard it was a bad look to have a bunch of torches because they be fucking around with other drugs and shit that we don't fuck with and we're not associated with. So
if it ain't of this earth, we don't want it. You understand me? If it's man-made in the lab, I don't want it. That's fentanyl, that's meth, that's whatever. If
all
it
that
ain't
bullshit.
shrooms, or if it ain't no weed, I don't want it. Cause I said that to somebody and they was like, so you will fuck with opium? I'm like, all right. I gotta specify not everything that's plant based, because they do come from an opium plant. Yeah. Opium, before they add all the chemicals and additives and shit to it, it comes from a natural plant.
I'm personally good on that my damn self. So.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and you got that wax?
Yeah, that's right in front of you.
Yes, sir. So this is some ghetto shit, you know what I'm saying? This some, I don't even want to tell you what it is. It's just ghetto. Saying you see what it's in. That shit just had a staple with it.
That's the joint that you said come in girls' titties and stuff and they bras and shit when they get you weed.
Oh yeah. Okay, so there's basically like some crumble that it's pretty compressed, so it's not too bad. But I mean, I don't know if y'all can see that little thing on my fingertip, but that ain't really little. But yeah, that's how we about to move.
You know you moving solo on this, right?
Oh, so let's do a dab.
Nah, I said let's do a dab for you.
Me.
For you.
I like how you set me up.
Nah.
This is why we ain't progressive as a people. Your man just, let's do that dab.
You know I ain't gonna leave you hanging.
You just said you was leaving me hanging.
You know I ain't gonna leave you hanging. I do a dab.
What you about to pull out?
So, alright, now you got that one moving. It's moving. So now fuck that. I'm lying. So I had to personally, you know what I'm saying, go out and upgrade. I was real mad at this whole not having a torch thing. So I went out, you know what I'm saying, and I had to come through. This gonna be the thank you thing right there. You know what I'm saying? I had to go out and, feel me?
I watched somebody get their shit punched in over one of those.
What happened?
Fentanyl happened.
Oh, I see. Look, again.
Fentanyl.
We will always be prepared with the torches and shit now, so I'm gonna make sure of that.
Bubble up. Or whatever Nipsey said.
Bubble up?
Nah, he said bubble up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He said do them dabs. Get your dab, homie.
Just so y'all keeping track, this is blunt one right here. While Kevin's doing a dab. That shit's it smells. Yeah.
Hit that joint like a champ.
You did. It was alright.
Hit that. Whew, sweating. I heard one of the, like, in the Disney movie, it was one of the funniest jokes I've ever heard. Nah, you gotta like that one. Shorty from Princess and the Frog.
I tasted it. I wanted to taste this because
Shorty from Princess and the Frog was like, Tiana, you gotta help me. She was like, I'm shaking like a strip, like a sinner in church. To me, that was the funniest thing to hear something like that.
this shit is different. Man.
In a kids movie. Ooh, that shit about to bust your head. Yeah. I need some water. Goddamn. Yeah. Hold up. Hold up. That shit got me sweating.
I ain't no quitter though.
Hell no. Let me get some weed, player. Alright. Where's that? So, even though I said we were going to call the episodes that we do,
The confetti tapes.
yeah, tapes, I'll make that singular. What I want to do with this, once we fill this jar all the way up, super joint.
Okay.
Super joint.
You rolling that?
You stuff it.
Oh, okay. One of those. Okay. Nah. We coughing a lot,
That's what the gas duty.
This shit is different. This is different.
This crumble,
Yeah.
is way harder than that shit.
But that's more expensive though.
Crumble?
Yeah.
It's about the same price as Shadow.
Okay.
The thing I don't like about Shadow though, that I like about Crumble, it breaks up easily. So
You can always just take a piece if you want to
yeah,
take a
if I had a
piece.
scooper,
Yeah.
scoop a piece of that joint, put it,
We could get a scoop.
Put it in
You got some
joint,
right?
no, I was, yeah, not here though, in the house for sure.
All right, y'all. So we ain't even gonna hold up. We gonna do blunt number 2. Spoken.
Yeah. Starting it off with a dab was definitely, we probably should have ended it with that.
We can we got more than enough.
I just can't stop coughing. Another thing too is
You want to hit the
I didn't have a Q-tip to clean it out. I messed up. Second time I came over, didn't have my Q-tips. But I haven't thought to do a dab in forever. I even got my little portable dabber.
I don't really care too much for the. I like doing dabs this way.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not always a luxury of being able to torch a piece of glass.
It is for me.
So sometimes you might need something that's discreet. Just tap, 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 tap. Hit them corners.
Okay. I got you. I see what you're saying now, yeah.
Lighter.
You got the
Yeah.
torch right in front of you.
No, I don't want to eat that. Too much fire, like going up toward my face.
No, I feel that.
Fuck around, catch my chin hairs or something. Oh my god.
Real quick too, I wanted to explain too. So, being semi unprepared, I now got a case that, you know what I'm saying, I got plenty of containers, I got lighters in here, whatever we gonna need for smoking. Like I probably shouldn't need to buy any type of wraps or anything for at least 2 months right there.
Yeah. You run out of blunts, still got papers.
Oh yeah.
Run out of papers, still got combs. You run out of combs.
But honestly, for as long as we've been doing this, how many times have you really seen me run out of anything?
I mean, you always overly prepared when it comes to just having things, especially when it comes to weed things, papers, 1,005 different lighters, the toga pokers, like just mad shit. Them toga pokers, I didn't realize how clutch those was until like smoking a bowl, don't got nothing to clean it out with. Oh, hold on, I got my lighter in my pocket.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Hold on.
Shout out to you, James.
Oh, he put you onto the toga pokers?
He the one who gave me the toga pokers.
Bruh, that's like 30 lighters.
He got so much more.
Bruh, that was like 30 lighters for real. Like cases, not even lighters, just actual cases.
He got them by the cases right now.
Send me some of them, let me get not the big ones. Find me a clipper with the toga poker on it.
That I haven't seen yet.
You probably not gonna see it. That's something you probably gotta get offline.
I didn't even know that they had
You can find everything online.
toga pokers for the clipper lighters.
Maybe, maybe not. I ain't never really seen one, but I'm pretty sure you can find it online. It ain't something that I like really looked up.
That's something I'm gonna look up when we finish this.
So, we on blunt number 2 or joint number 2, however you want to call it.
Wiz represents the joint part of the song because he don't smoke blunts, so.
And Currency put him on that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's smoking blunts before he actually like.
I thought it was always like that.
Nah, so if you listen to like his early like mixtapes and stuff like that, a lot of the time he was talking about Swisher Sweets, like he was smoking Swishers.
Okay.
But that switched up. He started smoking papers because Currency was like, yo, dog, the weed smell good and all that, but it stink. The blunts stink.
Because it's tobacco that you.
Exactly. So that's kind of where I kind of developed, because like, you know, when you out at a place and shit like that, and there's multiple people smoking, you can really smell like who got good weed, but who's smoking it in a blunt.
Gotcha.
Versus if I got it in these papers, it's just who got good weed. You be like, oh, it smell good. Gotcha. You ain't like, oh, those papers he's smoking. You just know you smell some weed.
Gotcha.
But with the blunt, you know, you're gonna smell the blunt. So if it's a backwood, you know, you definitely gonna smell like you're gonna get that backwood smell.
Gotcha.
I noticed you got that lighter back too. I see you.
I mean, look, if you need a lighter, I told you.
This shit don't work.
Maybe it needs to be refilled.
Damn, you just got this though. See, you letting the fanny heads, you letting them use your shit, and they done used all the gas in it now. Come on. Get that out of there.
They got 2 more of them, so, and a lighter.
It's nice though, I ain't gonna front. Like, this is some unique shit. I ain't never really seen nothing like this.
It's called a money clip.
It's a money clip, but it's better torch though. Like, how?
I guess you can put your money on the back of it.
I would never do nothing like
Me
that.
either, but there are people that will do that.
Fucking pull a money clip out, light they cigar, put it back away.
That's too much fire close to my money. I'm good.
That's a fact. That's a fact, yo. Something goes wrong, that shit explode.
How much money am I putting on the back of that clip?
I mean, to make that shit thick, it go out. It go wide, bro.
Man, that's a good reason to take somebody's torch.
You gonna want at least a good like 5 in there.
I'm good. I keep my money in my wallet. I'm good.
I don't even really do cash like that these days. Everything for me is almost electronic unless I need to get cash. And if I need to get cash, you know where the spot at.
Especially out here. So,
cause yo, Circle K back in the day, bro, they never used to charge you to get cash back. They would charge you a penny. I'm lying. They would charge you a penny for you to get cash back, and you get up to $40. Now they charge you $1 to access your money.
a lot. I mean, if you don't got that card, then that ATM it charges $3.50.
The all point joint.
It charges $3.50.
Well, I feel bad. Listen, if you ain't got Chime and you see an all point ATM every day, look, you missing out.
Walgreens.
You can go to Walgreens and load money onto your card free. They got the all point joints inside of in Walgreens. They got them in Speedways. Like, that's just a win-win for me. I'm able to access my cash the way that I want to, but like no fees and none of that. Yeah, I need that. This shit like
That's the Headband.
you ain't never give me no weed. I'm not real with you. I grabbed it and I didn't know if this is what you wanted to use. But trying to smoke a fatty?
I'm saying if you rolling it, I'm with that.
Cause you got these little pinners going and I ain't like that.
You're running low on it.
Well, but
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna roll this whole thing, man.
I mean, you can use the rest of it for this episode. I don't give a fuck about that.
Nah, we gotta be our deal. We ain't balling, man. We ain't got it like that.
I'm gonna have it like that when this is finished, though. When this by the time this shit ends, so that's my word. I put it all on myself next week. I'll probably get some treat. We'll probably have Tree Junkie again.
Shit. Shout out to Tree Junkie as always. I'm gonna be real. Shout out to Tree Junkie for sure. Like what they doing over there. Respect what they doing over there. One thing I wanted to actually talk to you about, like aside of all that. So I seen an article in High Times that said, probably like a week ago.
Okay.
But it was on their Instagram page, and the article basically was basically saying like dispensaries stop selling people THC, like what you call it, percentages, like.
Oh, okay.
They're basically saying that the THC percentages don't really matter.
The effects matter.
In a sense, yeah. Like medicinal wise, yeah. They want to know that.
I mean, why else would you smoke weed if you're not trying to get an effect from it?
Some people just do the shit recreationally, bro. Like some people just generally like the thought of rolling up some weed so that they can smoke it. Like that's literally their high right there. Their high isn't actually hitting the weed.
So roll it and sell it to other people. That don't mean you have
Some
to
people
smoke
do
it.
that. Some people do that. But they generally work inside dispensaries where that's their job to roll up weed if they don't smoke it.
Oh, okay. Those are the people that like that stuff the cones.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I'm one of the people that stuff cones. Like, I've been high and mighty on cones for like the last like 5 years. I'll be real with you. I just got to a point where I just stopped wanting to roll. Like, I had just been doing it for so long, and sometimes, like, if I really want to be, I will be the slowest roller you know. Like, I will be doing 3 other different things before actually getting a roller a joint. And for me though, cones, like, they changed the game for me. Cause there was a spot on 22nd and Cole. It's a little 99-cent store.
Yeah.
But it ain't a 99-cent store. It's like one of the non-means back home. You go in there, they got everything in that motherfucker. Blunts.
Oh, okay, one of those stores.
Yeah,
Okay.
blunts, fucking papers, bongs, gas masks. Oh, you already, listen, I said it's one of the non-means. It's a 99-cent store, so you're going to get everything for the low.
But, what's the quality like?
I'm not going to lie to you. So I actually bought 3 bongs from them.
Okay.
So I bought a silicone bong from them.
How much?
I liked, I don't remember, it was probably like $30. But I didn't care for it because it was a double chamber. And, you know, I don't really possess the lungs to, like, really... Nah, that ain't me. So, I ain't really fuck with that one, but I had bought a glass bong from there. That joint right there was some fire. But
do you still have it, or how
came home one day, and he was like, damn, dog. I fucking broke the bong. Yeah. I was a little. I mean, you know what's crazy is like I still had the bong, but I eventually threw it away. Like
because it was broken.
Nah, just well, one, you know, the kids and everything like that can't really just have like shit like that laying around. So I had it in a sneaker box, but then yeah, I eventually threw it away just cause. You know, I'm like I don't really need this. I ended up going to buy a new bong. And that joint is solid. I don't use it often, but it's solid.
You don't really fuck with the bongs and
I
shit
don't.
like that.
I don't like the way they hit my chest. Definitely don't like that feeling. Like that shit let me know for sure. Like baby, you got some milk. You need some milk. For real, that's what them joints make me feel like, bro. I like to smoke papers for a specific reason because they light. Like some people be like, yo, you just smoke straight papers, that joint harsh. I'm like, how? What are you smoking on?
Yeah.
What are you smoking on that papers is harsh? Like, to make you cough, that's probably because that's the weed. But above all, man, that fucking volcano, bro.
We gotta get one.
That volcano?
We gotta get one.
Shout out to my guy Mike, man. When I went to my first, it wasn't my first, but it was my first Tucson event. It was a Pink Kush event.
Pink Kush?
Yeah. It's an all women's, it's like a women's cannabis group.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ladies. We here for y'all. But I went to a Pink Kush event and I actually volunteered to work that joint. Gotcha. That's how I found out that they have like little events out here. Cause you know up in Phoenix they throw events and shit like that all the time.
Okay.
Like trap culture and at the time it was what's that dispensary? They got the medicated food and stuff there. Can't think of the name right now. The mint dispensary. They got they got the dispensary on this side, whole edible kitchen on the other side. And you can order what you want, how many milligrams you want. The food, like the pizza, $5. But to add the THC and shit like that, that's what it, right? Okay. So, but, joint was solid. So, when I went to that event though, my boy Mike, he had a volcano, like he was also volunteering, but he brought his personal joint for people to hit.
Okay.
That was the first time I ever experienced that, and I'm just looking at it like, nah, because when I seen him hit it, bro, he blew out such a big cloud of smoke, and I'm like, there's no way possible he just hit all that shit out of a bag.
Yeah.
It was one of the big bags too, like he just...
Oh, the bags come in sizes?
Yeah, you can get little personal ones, you can get big ones, you can get big ones.
Yo, bro, I swear I did not know that.
Yeah, like, you know, the college kids, they come across them joints more time than none. That's...
How much weed are you actually putting in there for.
It just depends. Like you could put a little, you could put a lot, but either way, like it's gonna burn in there. It's so damn. I wish I had my candy pen. So you know how it has the part where you put the wax in it. That's basically where you would put the weed at. And it just burns, but it extracts everything from it. So this is the cleanest hit that you possibly gonna get from weed. Like, and that shit. I think that was the first time I had wedding cake too. That shit fucked my head up because it was so sweet. It tasted amazing.
Yeah.
Like I had never had wedding cake. Like I always heard about it. It was one of those strains that was like still up and coming at the time. It wasn't
as common as
it is today.
All
so
right.
I ended up I had a piece of an extra. But I ended up, hitting that joint, and I probably hit it like 3 times that night. Feel me? And that joint was solid.
Okay, so
Volcano, that was the best way that I've ever smoked in my life.
Now,
cleanest too.
Now that you got me interested, you know what's my next question.
It's like 700. They got new ones. They got old ones. They got spark that. What's up? What we doing?
I didn't finish on it, but is it worth it to own it?
Oh yeah.
What's
highly beneficial?
What's the durability like?
You get a warranty on them shits too. That's the thing. You get like it's like a couple years or some shit like that, but like years, like 7 years or some shit like that. That's more than enough usage, and then you can sell your joint, flip it, give somebody else the opportunity. Oops, get a new one. Gotcha.
That's a fact. 7? You said 7?
Yeah, like 7.
What about the?
They got smaller ones too. It's like different. Shits look like the hookahs, but I ain't really with that.
With the hookah, the ones that look like the hookah?
Yeah, that shit look kind of. You know what I'm saying?
Can I see?
That joint just give me the wrong vibes, bro.
You don't fuck with hookah?
Nah, bro. We did it that one time in PA, and I felt like a bird ass nigga in the club, like with a whole hookah stand and shit like that. People asking, can they hit the shit? Women can I hit it? Yeah, like, yeah, I don't really want to hit this shit. We got this joint all night, baby. Like, smoke away. You kidding me? Smoke away. But hookah ain't never been it for me. I can remember the first time, like, when I seen, like, the disposable hookah pens.
Yeah.
I bought one, and it did taste good. I hit that joint about 27 times, and that shit was done. I done paid about $14 for this little disposable hookah pen. I was livid, bro. I was highly upset. Cause it was like some like blue frost or some shit like that.
And it tastes real good.
It was good. Yeah. But every time I hit that joint at the time, I'm hitting that shit like it's weed. That shit kept making me cough every time. I see everybody else hitting it. Nobody else coughing, but they making O's and doing tricks and shit. I'm like, oh, you're not supposed to inhale this? They like, nah. I'm like, oh man, I'm over here. No wonder I'm dying. Like, I'm over here inhaling this shit thinking you supposed to hit it like it's some weed or something like that. Nope.
Yeah.
Learning experience.
I just did it though a couple times. What was that? I think that was 2016?
Yeah, that was 16.
Yeah, I think that was like the last time I touched the hookah, bro.
Bro, for me, the hookah joint is like, that's bird shit right there.
That was the last
if you a dude and you on the hookah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, go get yourself a fucking blunt, nigga. Go get yourself a fucking Black and Mild or something like that. Look manly. Fuck is you doing? Leave that to the women, bro.
Oh, shit.
I really felt like a bird, bro, when we was in the club, son. Literally, like, we sitting up there, we talking and we dancing and shit, mingling and stuff like that. And people really probably just mingling so they can get access to the hookah. But it's all yours. Just go get your own little mouthpiece thing, and it's all yours. That's for you.
Oh, shit.
Cause we probably spent like $30 on that joint.
Yeah.
And
That was the club's way of saying, gotcha.
Yeah. Watered down drinks, drama in the club. Anytime it's a club full of black people.
They closed now, too.
So I bet they are. Niggas was spicy out there, bro. They was really giving it up crazy, son. Like, dude in the club just came home. He over here sizing the chick up and shit like that. He ain't even want to dance with her. He just wanted to look at her. She like, why you looking at me? He like, bitch, I don't need to look at you. And he started wowing on her. I even told Steven, because Steven, his hat wasn't to the right. So I'm like, yo, keep your head on the swivel. Bro right there, he on one. Steven looked over there. He paid attention real quick. Oh yeah, son is tripping. I'm not going to turn my back to him. Nah. And eventually he ended up getting into it that night. Like, started going crazy.
Alibaba.
Yeah, son.
Alibaba.
One thing I will say though, PA come out, you know what I'm saying, outside of like Philly and all that, they outside.
Mm-hmm.
That joint, like, chances are when it's a room full of black people, you know what I'm saying, some crazy activity is definitely going. It's gonna happen. Whether before the drinks or after the drinks. Or it might even be during.
Especially if it's Hennessy involved.
Anything dark, bro. Nowadays it be the Patron and shit like that have people going stupid.
I don't be messing with the Patron like that no more.
We out here in Southern Arizona.
I have not come across that yet so far.
Wait till somebody buys shots and they be like,
yeah,
it's Patron. Yeah, oh, hey. Boo. That shit burn your chest. Like, bro, I don't even like to drink.
I don't be fucking with it like that either, but...
Since we talking about PA, go ahead, tell them.
You want to bring that up?
Yeah, so, let's get it.
It's the one time that Ciroc just came out. What flavor is this? Green? Not the green apple.
Nah, it was white grape.
You sure?
Nah, I'm not. It was green apple. That joint had just come out.
So it was okay. So this is when the green apple joint had just came out, and Kev copped that shit off the humble. It was like seen it on the commercial, seen it in the store, boom, got it.
Well, see, for me too, like Ciroc,
I had just seen it at that time, so like I had just seen it.
I was seeing it on Diddy page and all that. Like it just, and once I knew for sure that liquor store had it, I'm like, nah, I gotta go get that. Gotta get the big bottle too. But for me, with the Ciroc, it go back to like
I don't even drink that shit.
It go back to like what 2011 when me, Trey, Binky, Billy, like I was on my blood shit heavy, bro. When I'm around the homies every day, niggas is drinking Sveka. Like Ciroc was more like the when we celebrating type shit. But when we was drinking, it'd be like Sveka and shit like that. Maybe some Henny.
What you said before, like the Sveka and all that, those are all lights.
Yeah, nah, that's the type of vibes we was on. We was on lights, but mix that with the cranberry juice and shit like that, you won't regret it.
That's doable, yeah.
Or the orange juice, like that shit is highly doable, bro. Trust me, you won't even taste that joint, but that shit get you slick. We be off that. It was like the what was it like? I want to say it was Grey Goose, but I'd be wrong.
That Goose.
Nah, you know what? It was Grey Goose. We would cop the Goose.
Grey Goose is doable, definitely.
Yeah, now we would cop the Goose, the Sveka, and we just, you know what I'm saying, had a powwow and all that.
But getting back, so he had just copped that new Ciroc, went home, you know what I mean? Was we running on Call of Duty at all?
Nah, it wasn't that type of night. So literally, I went to the grocery store and I copped some Cousins White Grape. I don't remember exactly. I think it was like it was either Tropicana or Dull, but they had a white. Not white grape, green apple. They had a green apple flavor. I ended up buying that. And
it might have been Tropicana.
I guess I'll roll right up next. I copped the Ciroc and shit like that. I copped the little green apple joint. And we went back to the crib. We was posted. We was chilling. And
definitely a fun ass night.
Drinking big cups though. See, that's what fucked me up. We drinking like the big. Listen, if you black, you know what I'm talking about with these cups. You feel me? They either come in blue or red or yellow or green, but you know for sure you had them joints in your cabinet.
Yeah.
We had those, alright? And I poured a little bit of juice trying to be Mr. Fancy. Just a little bit. Chased it with mad Ciroc though. Bad idea. Threw that joint back too fast. We was sitting up there drinking it like it was regular juice.
Yeah.
And then it hit me. Go ahead.
So it hits him, and I realized, like, yo, I'm hungry, cause we didn't eat at that point, but we had a lot of liquor in us. So I'm like, yo, I gotta go get me some. I gotta get me something to eat, bro. If we gonna sit there and do this.
Hold on, before all that, I told him I was going upstairs to use the bathroom. See, so what had happened was, I actually did go upstairs to use the bathroom, but then when I seen the steps, and there was like 5 sets of steps there, I wasn't going back downstairs.
Yeah.
So I went into my room.
He's in his room, and I'm getting ready to go to the store, and I turned on the light was on, and he's on the bed, real stiff, with his eyes open.
Okay, so in my own defense, literally, and the light wasn't on at first. You turned the light on.
Yeah, that's
he turned the light on, and I literally, like, the shit just fucked me up. Like, if you know it, when you drunk, and somebody shine a light in your eyes, something like that, like, you know that shit, it mess with you. So I'm sitting up there like, yo, bro, you tripping. He asked me, yo, you want some Burger King? I'm like, yes, I would love that.
But he's sitting there real stiff.
In the fetal position, yo, I'm telling you, when that alcohol get the better of you, y'all know what I'm talking about. When that shit beating you up, and you I drank 2 cups of that shit? The second cup, I didn't even use no juice.
I think we were more than halfway finished with the bottle at this point, bro.
And this wasn't the little personal joint, it was the next time I went personal.
Flex.
It was like the 40, I think that bottle was like 56 something? For the joint that was like that big, and we drunk about half of it. And them big cups. Fuck them big cups, man. Fuck them big cups.
I just remember I went to Burger King, and when I came upstairs to give him his Burger King, I swear to God, y'all, he was still in the same position that he was in when I left, just with his eyes open. Like,
once again, when you turned the light on and said, "Hey, kid, bro," I literally first you passed me the burger first, and then you passed me the fries.
Yo, bro, I didn't even think you was gonna eat it, bro.
Bro, I remember everything vividly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He swears up and down that my eyes was like wide open.
His eyes was wide open. He was sitting there like this. I'm like, "You good?" He's like, "Yeah."
Bro,
yo, you good? Yeah.
I'm telling you, that alcohol had me defeated, bro. And it was still early too. It was still early.
He fucked that Burger King up, though.
Oh, you kidding me? He went right back to sleep.
He fucked that Burger King up, though.
Right back to sleep. The fries is what got me though, because it was able to soak up a lot of that alcohol. But by the time I was sober, by like 4 something, you was already in bed. So I'm like, damn, like I done fucked the night up. But
for what we had that night, bro, that joint was it was a night to remember. Like it was legendary for the time that it lasted.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I appreciate it. Every time we get an opportunity to spend time with each other, I more than appreciate it. Because as we always saying for a percentage of our life, we were non-existent to each other.
That's a fact.
We knew each other existed, but if if it wasn't for social media, like that's one of the main reasons why I gotta be so thankful for social media. We'd have never got in contact.
Yeah, we was right around each other for a
craziest thing ever. Brooklyn is so big, but it's so small. Like New York is just it's not even that. It's a big city in terms of built up. Oh, I'm a shotgun this.
Get it. Okay. Okay. But you say you ain't got the lungs like that, what you?
That was a little razzle, couple. That was only 5 little push-ups.
Okay. Let me see them arms though. You like I ain't flexing with you.
Yeah, I mean, try it. Let me see your push-up game. Get a push-up. Let me see something. Uh-huh. Push-up king, and you told me you couldn't do no push-ups?
Bro, I'm trying to keep up with you, kid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was legendary.
That's
the one.
Do push-ups. You
That's
did
the
like
one.
5 more push-ups than I did.
That's the one right there.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Oh, damn. I messed it up, though. Because I was kind of dragging it. I became the person that I hate. The motherfucker that drag on the split. Yeah, if I let me try some more push-ups after I take a hit to expand my lungs. Let me take my inhaler. I feel like you just stunned on me right now.
I felt like my back was against the wall and I had to. Once I realized I had to keep going, bro.
But that's a push-up, yeah. So the challenge was 10. But there was somebody, I think it was Wiz or it was somebody, bro. They just did mad push-ups. I'm like, this nigga, that shit was different, bro. And it wasn't like he was taking small hits. He was French inhaling every time. Every time.
I gotta see that.
I don't remember who it was. I know it wasn't Gilly. He's smoking backwood. I couldn't. I just think about how harsh that joint would be.
Oh, that's the one.
Oh yeah. So what we at?
This is 4.
4. And this is supposed to be the last one?
Yeah.
What a cone at? It's only a little. This was nice.
That one might.
Coleman, why don't you? Coleman, why don't you? My man really got a whole team full of fucking.
I mean, that's what we doing, right?
Yeah. Wait till that, know what I mean, come through. We literally gonna have everything in the world, Craig. Yeah, you need that? That's you. Take that. I don't need that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Oh, man.
Gotta be 5 right there. Close out with that.
I gotta close out with the dad. You start with the dad.
You want to end with
hate to toot my own horn, but damn, I'm good.
That's a fact.
That's just a nicely rolled, like, I'm gonna pass that weed, son. I ain't tripping. No one put the weed down on me, dogs. But I done smoke. I want to smoke all the weed. Can't lie though, I'm high. Completely forgot what we were discussing.
We honestly we started like three. We started the story. We started the push-up challenge.
Shit, just when the push-ups when they arrive, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get your set in.
Almost gonna be like, you know what I mean?
Your lungs, nigga. Lungs going browling.
I ain't trying to challenge nobody to that because I can't do that all the time.
Nah, you outsmoked me. You better be up to it.
All the time, bro. And I know there's somebody out there that got like 150, and I ain't got it like that, bro.
Whoever that person is, they need to go to rehab. What the fuck? Bro, 150 push? What is your lungs on? Like,
I'll say, you know what? I ain't even gonna think about it. One day when we get back to doing that, I'm just gonna go for it. See how many I really got in me.
wait till we get to Washington. We're gonna push up. We're gonna push up some gelato. Some
Okay.
infused gelato.
I don't know.
I just want something yummy, bro.
That joint is definitely yummy.
That's all I want. You know,
It's
I want to taste good. Like, as I said, the THC levels, shit don't matter. So
Alright.
you come across some weed and you like it and that shit do for you, what it do for you, bada bing, bada boom.
Gotcha.
I'm saying, like, everybody else high is different too. Like, I'm saying, everybody's cultivation style is always different. Nobody has the same cultivation style as another person.
True.
So, you know, you gonna have some shit that you like from a company, like that Mojave, that what was it, Wedded Mints we had last night.
Yep.
Wow, that shit was fantastic. Love that taste, and that was from Mojave. Like Mojave for me, they switched their jars up. That's one thing I do like. Last time I had it though, maybe I had an old jar, but you know, I had some jelly bean from them. And that joint was like hitting like air, bro. I had spent about $55 on that eighth.
You told me you was highly disappointed.
Yeah, I was a little tight about that. I got the jelly bean, and I think I got the wedding cake from them. The wedding cake was good, however, the effects wasn't so present. I didn't really feel what I felt like I was supposed to feel from it.
How long ago was this?
This was probably last year after I lost my job and everything.
Okay.
That was probably like the last time I bought weed from a dispensary. I bought those 2 eighths from Mojave.
Did you know about the brand? Did you know about the before you tried it that time?
Yep. Because once again, my boy Mike, shout out to Mike, my boy Sancho. He that's the brand that he loves. Like him and his wife, they love Mojave.
Okay.
Like they live by that shit. So he always put me on like, you know what? He was actually, I think I said he was the first person that that let me taste wedding cake. Like I tried that because of Mike. That was when we vaped. So yeah, that wedding cake though was official from Mojave, but the jelly bean, nah, did not care for it like whatsoever. Let me stuff this last call. It's crazy because we really used to go to like a lot of events. We went to an event out here that's in Arizona. It's in Phoenix, Arizona. It's called the Earl Cup. And me, my homegirl Kendra. Shout out to Kendra After Dark. Let me see.
Bro, you don't even know
My homegirl Puffy.
what it looked like smoke-wise in here. This joint is crazy.
Ooh, yeah. That's how I like it. We still gotta finish this.
Oh, yeah.
But it was, damn, I don't want to forget anybody's name, but we was deep. We went out there to the Earl Cup, bro. Had so much fucking fun. Smoked so much free weed, bro. Won so much shit. Yeah, bro. Like, won so much shit. Well, I didn't. Most of the ladies, they won a lot of shit. Yeah. You know, I won like t-shirts, lighters, and fucking pre-rolls, but I was smoking them shits right there on the spot. Everybody else went home with like a whole bag full of pre-rolls and shit like that. It's crazy. All I had was, like I said, a couple lanyards, t-shirts.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was appreciative because I still went home with like eight joints that I did not go there with.
Yeah.
So, and they were all good joints. That was the first time I had Caviar Gold. That's why I was so upset with like the Good Day and all that. Cause Caviar Gold.
Bread before.
Yeah, like Caviar Gold was literally good. That shit was fire when I had it, bro. I think I don't remember what the strain was that I had, but it was definitely some gas. And I love that joint. But when we got that Good Day pre-roll or the Friday Kush, whichever one, said I wasn't feeling either of them joints. Like at all. But I actually think we gonna wrap this one up. Snotty over here. Got the boogies. And I think we did it. Did we do it?
Yeah.
We did it. So, I'm Inky Stinky Kev.
It's your boy Big Steve.
As always, shout out to the followers and the listeners. And we just, unfortunately, we won't be able to smoke this. Well, we're going to smoke this last joint. It just won't be on camera. But I'm probably not going to get that dab. Might record the dab video separately. But we the Sunday Slow Burners. And this was another one.
Yes, sir.
Another one. Yes.
Fuck, they done.
Oops. This is a two-parter, baby. Yeah, we left that last one on with the outro. We back. We the Sunday Slow Burners. Shitting me? We here. So, saying we still had some weed to smoke. So.
And we gonna smoke that weed.
Smoke that weed. Yeah. We just about done with this poem. You sparked that joint? Yes,
you
sir.
see me over here.
I'm about to spark that
You see me.
Shotgun these bitches.
Let's get it.
Gonna hit this dab. Just why not? Shit me.
You shitting me? That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's exactly why I love stuff from Combs. Look at that.
My guy.
Look, what's the difference? What's the difference, huh? Stop playing with me. Pearl God. May I see your lighter, please? Thank you, sir.
Legendary. Get it.
You know we technically failed because it's supposed to be 5 blunts in rotation.
But we really got to do that when we got our full. You know
Oh yeah. Fuck chickadee. Wait till
we have 5 blunts, though.
We definitely have 5 blunts. This is our version of 5 blunts in rotation. I mean, we did smoke continuously, one after another. So it's not like
That's a fact.
that's somewhat in rotation.
That's a fact.
We rolling them, but we still smoking as we were rolling. Oh yeah.
So what you thinking, Tree Junkie, or you want to go with Mojave?
I'm gonna step outside of the lines of both of those. Company down the downtown dispensary I seen called Toasted.
Toasted.
They got a little.
I seen a little.
Yeah, the other night. Yeah, that Toasted. We need that.
Okay.
And then really, probably not this episode, but next. I'm saying my tri-cat that I got with the Khalifa Kush shit is trashed, but I'm gonna wear that shit, and I'm gonna cop that KK, man.
Okay.
And we're gonna analyze that.
Okay.
Cause that's rapper weed.
I'm with that.
But one thing I do want to see, I gotta see when this shit was harvested, and I gotta see all that. Cause I don't want no dry ass old weed that I'm gonna have to, do myself. Like I'm gonna have to put the humidifier stone in to bring the shit back. That ain't supposed to be my responsibility. It's just a fucking eighth.
Yeah.
Like don't cheat me like that. But you want $60 for this though, right? Cause that's how much they want for it. For that trike Khalifa collab. Yeah, they want that fucking 65, man.
Alright, well, we gonna get it. We gonna do it.
That shit is crazy. Just really like, for all that, I could get the connected. Might as well spend the $10 extra.
That's a fact.
Cause the dude at the dispensary, he even told me that shit's a letdown. So I'm like, I don't even really want to spend my bread on it. That's why I didn't get it. Because the day that I got that Tree Junkie, I could have grabbed that KK. But instead,
you did say that. You did say that.
I was going to get the KK, but I actually do. I'm like, yo, the Tree Junkie or the KK? He's like, I'll probably go with the Tree Junkie. He's like, the KK, that trike shit is trash. Swear to God, bro. He was like, because he said we just got it not too long ago. And he said, I tried it. He's like, I wasted my money. So I'm like, I know for sure I wouldn't have liked it based off his opinion, like, because he told me the Tree Junkie, and I ended up liking the cookies. No, the gelato.
I think if somebody tell me that, I'm gonna respect their opinion and just not get it. But still, at the end of it, you still curious about it.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm curious. Let me see this torch. I'm not gonna say that I'm curious, but same time, like, I just feel like I gotta try it just cause it's like some rapper weed. I'm saying I wanna see what they packaging.
Got you.
What he got people selling for him. Like, does he know that the shit that they selling out here is kinda like boofed? Or what? Like, so, cause as high as he be, you would think that, oh yeah, we about to get high like Wiz. Yeah. No. Step back. That's going out here in Arizona. It's the original KK strain. I think it's from Vegas. That's where I know Burner. He was the one that gave was his strain, but I don't know exactly like when and shit like that. I just know he came to him with the KK. Wiz liked it. He liked it and he named it Khalifa Kush KK. That shit is good. I don't know what that is, but it's some weed. Hey, so give me 5 weed songs.
You gonna do this to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We high as fuck. Bet I Got Some Weed by Schoolboy Q.
I got 5 on it.
Moments.
A little bit.
Okay. I Get High by Keith Murray. Sour Diesel by Noriega and Styles P.
Marijuana by Kid Cudi.
Okay. Higher by Chris Brown, Big Sean, and Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, that's my shit.
That video is dope as fuck to me. And I like the hook. I don't give a fuck about anything that you're telling me. Right? that shit, that joint is fire. Big Sean walked on that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That was fire, we name. But you know, the guy that I was actually talking about last episode, his name is Marlon Asher. And they call him the Ganja Farmer. That song is fire. I listened to it after. It's an old song, but he was talking on there. He was doing this thing on there. I like that. But obviously, like Redman and Method Man, How High, like How High Part 2. What's the song that they did with fucking Tony Braxton? Nah, I think
that's part 2.
Yeah, that's part 2.
I can't touch.
Yeah. Smoke Chuba Chuba, Smoke Chuba Chuba. That's all fire.
Now, have you listened to any of these songs, like, since we...
Nah. Just my like, I don't feel like I'm really...
I listened to that Keith Murray Get Lifted.
Oh yeah, it's on fire, bro.
I even went as far as watching the video. Like
Keith Murray, bro, he was one of those guys, like, for me personally, I'm not gonna say, like, in New York, but he was one of those guys for me that I listened to, like, I for sure fucked with Keith Murray. Like I said, I loved Redman. Remember, he had that poster with, like, the little cartoon character with the red hat and the jump. Nigga, that was fire to me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that joint was super fire to me. Always fuck with Redman. I just felt like he wasn't one of them dudes that was faking it. You seen him on MTV.
Yep.
Like, yo, he really at his crib. Like, that is crazy. Yeah. Like, y'all thought, what y'all thought? Y'all was about to come to a mansion?
Yeah, somebody sleep, his cousin or somebody
sleep on the floor. Yeah, like, it's real. Bunch of dishes in the sink. Like, you still like the peas, you heard?
Comfortable, though.
Facts. Just because we on don't mean that we gotta do funny shit with our money.
That's a fact.
Don't fuck your bread off. But I always like that. And then obviously Method Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I didn't know, like, I seen a lot of Method Man during the 90s, like Mary J. Blige, you know what I'm saying? He was on Biggie album.
Who?
Yeah, like, he had did a...
and walked on it, too.
Yeah.
And walked on it, too. Like, really pay attention.
They went back and forth on that.
Really walked on it. Like, pay attention to that. It's called The Who. Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls. It's off what?
That's Ready to Die.
Yeah, Ready to Die.
He's the only guest feature on the album.
That's a fact. And I honestly, at the time, like, I'm saying, Raekwon and them was beefing with Biggie. Raekwon, Ghostface, they ain't fuck with Biggie at first. Like, they had beef.
I didn't know that.
They had beef. Like, I ain't spewing politics. Like, they actually had beef. If you listen to, I forget what Raekwon album it is, but he talking on there like, oh, niggas trying to sound like us, use our slang and shit like that. They trying to say, like, Big wasn't who he portrayed to be, like, you know what I'm saying? So they trying to say, like, yo, he trying to sound like me, he trying to use our lingo and shit. It's just a whole crazy, big misunderstanding. But they actually came to terms, like, right before Big passed. Like, they seen him, I think, out in Cali, just gave him mad respect, chopped it up for a little minute.
Love to hear that.
Next thing you know, like they heard the news and they said that shit like shattered their world. You see what I'm saying? Like they had just saying like reconciled with boy and everything. It was just it's crazy.
I'm cheating.
That's alright. Yeah, it's no practice.
I was just
See that?
Yeah. Oh, you want a shotgun again? Uh-oh.
I don't even think that's how you do a shotgun. That noise was me. I did that. Oh wait, no, I think
that is. Yeah, that's
yeah,
it. That's it.
Oh, so that's how they giving it up outside?
Okay. Flexing on them. Let me see what lungs. Hup. This is one lung. One lung right here. Up, up, up. One more. Two.
That joint was starting to burn me, low-key. You want that? Deadly weapon that. You see me?
No call?
Nah.
No, okay.
We good over
I ain't got that in me. I ain't got it in me.
We solid. I swallowed the smoke and then I just started hitting that bitch again.
I'm trying, man.
That joint was solid for real. Facts. You know what? I'm actually amazed at this crumble. Meant to say that earlier. Kind of amazed at it. It wasn't the best like tasting,
I actually think the taste was alright.
but compared to like, well, I like fruity shit. I had some shit called Tropicana cookies. Oh man, crumble. Yeah, and I think that was from MPX. That's an extract company out here. That was some crumble. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I put that in like every joint, and I was rolling them joints just so I could put the crumble in it.
Okay.
Cause you know it don't go as well like when you put the crumble inside when you stuffing it. So that joint probably went
That's
in
my
like
first
maybe.
time seeing crumble, bro.
Watch. I'm gonna get my well, damn. Really, man. I really wish you could get your man car, bro, so we could experience a hell of a trip together. But I definitely, I'm gonna renew my man card. I was just talking to one of the girls inside of the dispensary at Prime Week. She's all like, you used to come here as a med patient, like, why'd you stop? I'm like, I just didn't renew. Like, I'm saying I didn't care that, I mean, a card's expired, I'll renew it. I had other things to worry about. So, I didn't go do it. It is what it is. I mean, I definitely need to, though. I need that shit for sure.
And I think things are a lot cheaper.
That and just, so, I tried to buy 5 grams of shatter and two bags of OG's gummies.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. They said there's like some type of restriction where I went like over the cap. I think it's only like 5 grams per day or some shit like that. It's crazy out here for the rec patients, like I'm saying. And what fucked me up is like they got that cap on the edibles.
Yeah.
I'm saying, so you're not gonna get nothing more than 150 milligrams. Like, why am I even giving you my money? That's for somebody who's just beginning. You know, that 100, well, let me not say that. That 150 milligrams might be doing something for somebody.
Yes.
But For this guy, no. Let's go to the other options. What you got that's a little bit higher?
Yeah.
I want to be able to feel relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that joint to be present. I don't want it to be, no. I don't want it to be no. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you call that joint. That shit was literally just a snack, bro.
Yeah.
That's literally what it tasted like. A snack. I'm saying, but that a more expensive snack.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, why this shit cost so much and it's not even doing nothing?
So those drinks that I had showed you, you said like that's along the same lines.
Nah, because it's only 150 milligrams.
So it's not doing nothing either.
Nah. I think, see, for you, because you're a bigger person, I think you would need something that has more milligrams in order for that joint to like really
do something.
Yeah, attach.
Yeah.
That joint is gonna be like a little. Okay, Dad. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Almost was a spark there.
Yeah.
The spark went out, right? It's like the portable charger.
Yeah.
Shit went out like that. Too much. Too much power. Gotta go. I don't like this. So, the edibles is a no-go. Nah, I'm not fucking with it.
We gotta get on the med tip.
Yeah, son.
On the med tip.
It's crazy because like it's for 2 years now too. Like I'm still thinking of it in terms of like, oh, it's only a year, and
extractions that goes.
Yeah, you know, it's about 350, so that's a little steep, but it's for 2 years. That's what $175 a year.
Yeah.
That ain't bad. That's 350. Yeah. That's, you notice that leave your account. Damn. I thought I just got paid. Like,
that's half rent.
I ain't got no money. Oh, got the Med card, but you get that. You can't even go to the dispensary because you broke. You gotta wait. I'm eager when that card gonna come in. This time around though, my lots, they gonna be in the picture.
Oh, you get the gotcha.
Yeah, I make sure my joints is done though. Right now, I'm just letting my joints. I'm just wolfing them out. I'm saying I'm trusting my process and everything, and they've shown some love. I love them. I just need to. I need to get some oil on them.
We're gonna get you hooked though. We're gonna take care of that. Okay?
Well, what I'm gonna do, I wanted to. I seen a chick on that Being Black in Tucson page. Bruh, she's nice at doing hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is nice at doing hair, bro. Like, she was doing locks. She did some braids, like she did braids in a chick hair that like swirl, like you can't tell like where they start, but it's swirled like she ain't had no hairline, just swirls, just mad different swirls, bro. All braids, mad crazy, bro. I was like, yo, she nice. I'm like,
what they did for locks?
Well, I don't know if she was using extensions, but all the dudes, their hair was already kind of long. I wonder what she could do for somebody who hair isn't like, because I don't want no extensions.
Gotcha.
I'm saying that's the last thing that I want. Like, I want to see if she could throw this into like a little hairstyle or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely, I've probably wolfed out now for what? It's been about a month, maybe. It's probably been about like a month and a half, about to be 2. So I'm thinking like probably sometime soon I'm gonna get it done and we'll get my joints laced. I don't want just to hang down joints. I want to actually, like I said, I want to throw them in a little style, see what I can do with them.
Gotcha.
But this new for me, bro. Like,
This everything is new.
For sure.
Everything
for
is
sure.
new.
Had hair as a kid. My joint was long, but I hated getting my hair done. Tender-headed. And now here's it. I'm 30 and I'm lock my hair up. Been telling myself that since I was about 23. Since I was about 23. This is just before my dad passed. So I'm like, yo, by 30, I'm gonna lock my joints up. Like, I'm be done with the wave game and all that. And I really did.
How long was you in the wave game?
Man, I was in the wave game from the time where you putting too much grease in your hair and it show. Like, so when you brush your joint, you see all the wave grease in your joint. So I'm from that era of wave, you feel me? Like the young whippersnapper, like we ain't know any better. Thought the more grease we put, the more spiffy waves were really instead of the brush stroke, like, you know what I'm saying? So, a couple times, one of the parents had to pull me over the side, like, yo, my God, like, let's go wash your hair out, I'll put you on game, because his joints were spinning.
Yeah.
He put me on game to how to be a spinner. And I got some pictures I'll show you with my joints, please.
I want to see
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Official. Shout out to my barber at the time, E. Out there in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down. Best haircuts I've ever had in my life.
Gotcha. You know I was trying to link up and
Bro. He get a lot of celebrity clients too, like a lot of the Brooklyn Nets and shit like that. You know, a lot of the, I guess, boxers and things like that, because his brother's a boxer too. So they in that world.
Gotcha.
But yeah, shout out to E, man. He doing his fucking thing, bro. I want to say he was out in Park Slope. Could be wrong. Nah, he was definitely out there in Park Slope. He was on Union Street, but I'm pretty sure he might have moved now. But right on. We did it, though.
Definitely.
We successfully smoked them 5 blunts. Now 10 going. If I did 10, I want to do 10 joints of like probably the fruitiest joints I could find.
Okay, so let's map that out then, so that when we get to 10.
I don't want to do a 4 episode 10.
Oh, you just want to do 10 in general?
Yeah, like how John said he did the 10 bomb challenge.
Okay.
I wanted to do a 10 joint challenge, but I wanted it to be which joint is the fruitiest. Like, we gonna type 10 joints at one time, right? But we gonna be like, damn, I like this one better. Whichever one wins is the winner.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I want to do. I wish I could do 10 and you could do 10.
Okay.
But you can find like the stinkiest or
Gotcha.
the most pungent or earthy. You don't like the earthy either. Thank God.
I mean, I don't know if I want to do 10 earthy.
Nah,
I don't.
That would suck on your lungs.
Just and it wouldn't taste all that.
Nah.
Crazy.
Alright, so
I'll take it fruity.
So we could do fruity and, or I'll do 5 fruity and 5 like stinkest.
Okay.
But like good stink, like a cheese or a cat piss or something like that.
Gotcha. I haven't had neither one of those.
Cheese smells disgusting, bro.
Yeah?
Disgusting. It smells like some ass. Like, swear to God.
Yeah?
Shit stink. And then they got some shit called cat piss.
I've heard of it.
Cat piss stinks. Like, hey, like it's cat piss for a reason.
Yeah?
I hated it when I had it. Back in like 2013, when my bud man, son used to pull up on a motorcycle, but he used to have flavors. Only thing I didn't like is like saying everything would be in dimes. So if I'm copping an ounce, he's literally gonna pull out 28. 28 of these dimes, bro. Tight, bro. Like, damn, I got all this
plastic.
Yeah, so I'm over here dropping it into my jar and shit like that. But I'm like, stash a few of these. Throw about 4. I throw about, like 4 of them joints. Ironically, one day when I ain't had no buds, stressed. What's that? Clutch. Yeah, had the blunt. At the time I was still smoking blunts, had those regular. Slid that bitch about finger. Yeah. At the time, bro, too, like, I ain't gonna front. I was not smoking whole gram joints. Bro, I was smoking little penners, bro. Basically all tobacco. No blunt, but. I'ma smoke this bud. Fuck is you talking about? I'ma smoke this shit. I'ma smoke it. Why not? Kidding me, bro? Like,
out of the hip, though. That's everything at that
yo,
time.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. All the shit that I would get from him, sometimes it would be mid, sometimes it would be fire. But one of the things that he had that I never had again was called green tea. Man, I like that. I hunt him down for that, bro. I ain't got no more. I need that.
The green tea.
Green tea. That's what it was called. I don't know if he was making these names up himself,
Gotcha.
but yeah, seen him on his bike one day, ran out into the street like, yo, you got I was stressed for weed too, because like, I was happy to see him, one, because I'm like, I know this nigga always got bud, so of course he had some weed, so I was able to find some bud that day. I'm like, yeah, he a real one. He a real one. Popped his scale right out of his bag. Threw them grams on there. That shit weighed out to 4 grams. He like, alright, fam, 35. Oh, I saved him $5. At the time, I was smoking the zigzag wraps. Because those joints was $2. They was $2. It was $2, bro. Grabbed 2 of those. Oops. We about to smoke good tonight. When they grabbed me a fucking bottle of water out the freezer. On their tab, though. That was definitely on their tab. It was a big one, too. It was a big one.
Like the $4.
Yeah, but I was cool. I was cool with the guy that worked at the register and shit like that. Like, he would tell me, yo, you ever need water or something like that, you ain't gotta go to the vending machine. You come in here and use the water inside the filter system. He be like, shit, if you want some Powerade and shit, you want soda and shit like that, bro, pour that joint in. Yeah. Like, he would hold me down. Sometimes I would go in there at night, and he would really, yo, what you need? You need anything? Nah, I'm good. Nah, here. You look like you need that. Give me fucking snacks and shit. Yeah, I need these niggas. I'm being modest about it, but he would give us mad snacks, bro. Like, if it's one thing, when I was younger, like 22, 23, I was broke as fuck, but I had a lot of money. But people always did me solids and shit like that. When I say I ain't never really had food in my fridge like when I was younger, being mad irresponsible, spending all my money on weed, eating out and shit like that. I always had meals cooked though. Always was able to eat, for sure. That's a fact. Always was able to eat. And that was partly our family services. At times, they would give me gift cards for fries. Sometimes it'd be like $150. Sometimes it'd be like $25, $75 here. Oh, yeah, I need those. I would maximize, bro. I'm talking about buying $1 lunch meats, like 4 things of bread, throw 3 of them in the fridge. Yeah. I mean, in the freezer. Leave the one on. We're gonna make these sandwiches. If I gotta make 2 sandwiches, 4 sandwiches a night, shit. This how I'm getting by. But guess what I had though? That weed. Better have some weed. Always have some bud, bro.
Yo, let's wrap this one up, kid.
Alright, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We out.